a bougainvillea. In the distance, irises, which are in bloom, and there's another one to the left in the background. And of course, you see the macaws, I guess. A note on Le Rouge et le Noir that I have just finished reading for the second or third time. I'm saying goodbye to Julien Sorel, Mademoiselle Mathilde de la Mole, and the other characters. I have some difficulty in trying to assess this new encounter. Yes, it was very good, but I'm a bit upset and not angry with myself, but maybe worried is the word, because it seems that on a new take, a new reading, many of the works that just took me down when I was a teenager are not so exhilarating anymore. I mean, yes, I followed with interest in the footsteps of Julien Sorel. Um, I try to understand him, this complicated love triangle. Um, and I am also in a position where he doesn't want to sit here. He just wants to get here and destroy around. So anyway, it's evident that I'm not being 20 anymore. I'm not. Placa d'acolo! Placa d'acolo! Termino! There's a cat which was on the point of entering. There's an open door behind. And I know what she's up to, in fact he's up to. As a male, he would just spray everything around and leave some load to boot. Sorry for that. And of course there's a state of mind that is difficult to understand anymore. I mean, we think in one way when we're 38 and in another when we're 20. And some of the escapades, the adventures, the enthusiasm, the recklessness of Julien and his lovers are difficult to understand. Well, not difficult to understand, but I'm not in the same mood, or I don't have the same mindset, and that's part of the problem. I'm sure. Then I don't. Well, I do see how, but it seems, if not preposterous, it seems wrong. It seems a bad choice. Instead of sticking with Mademoiselle de la Mole, Mathilde, who is willing, ready to sacrifice so much for her position. There's this conflict, which is a burden, and it's there throughout the novel, of rich against the poor, aristocrat and against the others, even if we're talking after the French Revolution, and some dramatic changes took place then. Indeed, an ancestor of La Mole was killed, beheaded in the revolution, and his lover took the head. And that's one gruesome episode, moment, that repeats itself. I will not say how and when. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, even if chances are just two watching and they know already, or they don't care. And in conclusion, this is of course a worthwhile book. part of the problem with this lack of elation is that I expected to be elated. It's after all one of the best 100 books ever written. You find it on the Norwegian Book Club list. And I wrongly expected to be again smashed to pieces, torn apart, thundered by what is indeed an absolute chef d'oeuvre.